Thieves and burglars have been around for ages. As long as there have been expensive or precious items, there have been people who have wanted to steal it. Homes, trains, banks, museums, galleries, and storage units have all been subjected to thieves who come at night, or sometimes in broad daylight, and steal expensive items. Though thievery should never be rewarded or celebrated, it's interesting to learn about some thieves who have changed history with their schemes. Here are the top 10 most famous thieves who have made their mark on the past. Butch Cassidy is one of the most famous burglars in the world. He was the leader of the Wild Bunch in the old western United States. He became famous for being notoriously good at robbing banks and trains, often running away with $500,000 with each steal. In 1900, several members of the ILD Bunch gang were shot and killed after an ambitious robbery, and Butch Cassidy fled the country with law enforcement on his tail. He and the rest of his gang were killed in Bolivia after hiding for nearly 10 years. Colton Harris Moore is a modern criminal born in 1991. He has been charged with the theft of hundreds of thousands of dollars in property theft. He did all of his burglaries while still a teenager. He robbed over 100 private residences and stole boats, a small aircraft, and 2 cars. He fled to the Bahamas in a stolen plane and was arrested at the age of 19. Vincenzo Peruggia was a criminal in 1911. He is famous for stealing the Mona Lisa from the walls of the Louvre. This created a media thrill that helped to boost his fame as a Robin Hood figure. He stated that he stole the painting to return it to its place of birth, Italy. He came into the museum the day before, knowing the museum would be closed the next day. Then he hid and waited for his chance to return the art piece to Italy. Kate Barker was most commonly known by the name Ma Barker. She was born in 1873 and died in 1935. Barker was named the most vicious, dangerous, and resourceful criminal brain of the last decade by President J. Edgar Hoover, and was involved in the Barker Caprice gang. Her story has been popular in books and film. There is some controversy over her role in criminal activities, and her sons claim that she was never involved in criminal activity. John Dillinger is another famous bank robber in American history. Over the course of his career, he robbed nearly 24 banks and 4 police stations. He was caught and jailed on 2 different occasions and mysteriously escaped both times. His gang went by the Dillinger Gang or the Terror Gang. Though he was infamous for his robberies, he only shot and killed 1 police officer as return fire. Because of his charisma and his unwillingness to shed blood, he became popular in the media as a Robin Hood-type figure. It's hard to find someone who has never heard the names Bonnie and Clyde. The infamous couple has come to represent crime in the Great Depression era of the United States. They traveled the states robbing banks and have been depicted in movies, songs, books, and other media as star-crossed lovers. Jesse James is a popular figure in movies and novels. His story was told in a big picture film starring Brad Pitt and Casey Affleck. He was an American outlaw, bank robber, train robber, and the leader of the James Younger gang. He was born and raised in Missouri and felt strong ties to the southern area. His gang was accused of participating in massacres against Union soldiers and civilian abolitionists. Jesse James was killed by gunfire at the age of 35. Babyface Nelson was known for his youthful expression and young face. Though he seemed young, the man participated in countless bank robberies and helped Dillinger escape from prison. He was killed at the young age of 25.